All right, Earth sign, what is up with you guys? What is up with you? Okay, I just want to know what is up with you guys. What is up with you? Honestly, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, I'm feeling a little bit like, I don't know. Let's see where we go here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What's going on? Hey, if you want to join in on the basic astrology class, a lot of people have been asking me to do one of those. Just the basics of how to read your chart. I'm going to show you how to find, love, relationships, career, financial success, things like that in your basic astrology chart reading. Show you how to navigate it. Okay, this is a basic class, but those things are can be found in a basic class. Okay. All right, so that's going to be happening in August. You might want to check that out. Also, look for an announcement pretty soon. We'll be doing another round of the spiritual business class in September, and it's going to come along with two rounds of the previous, the best of the best. I'm going to give you the best sessions from the past sessions of the spiritual business class that you'll be required to look at before the class starts, because there's new stuff in the new class. Okay? All right. So that means if you are somebody who took the business class before, there's new stuff. We're going to go deep dive into the things that people most wanted to know, and that's going to be happening in September. Okay? So you'll see more about that pretty soon. I'm also going to separate out a beginner's course. If you don't know what the business is about, we'll be talking about business models and how to figure that out. I know. Pretty exciting. Okay. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, what's happening with you? Feel free to swap around the characters as per usual. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? It's not always, the whole entire reading might not be for you every time, probably won't be, but if you're drawn here by the title, there's probably something here for you, okay? So let's see where we go. If you're new to the channel, hello, darling, welcome in. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share if you like my content. Co-create with the universe. A change in the wind. You're asking, you're at building blocks, you're asking for something new that's solid. Okay? I'm looking to anchor myself, looking to make a change from where I am into something more solid long-term, something better. I feel like this is a big reading here, Earth sign, something about like a life change, a massive life change. And the winds of change have been blowing definitely through around the world this year. And so it looks to me like what's going to come out of this for you is something very solid. Okay, that's going to feel pretty good. After the year we've had, it's going to feel pretty good to you. Okay, so let's see. Feeling pretty good, right? Underneath, look at that. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you could have lost your jobs. Hermit. Really looking very intently at what happened. And you're going to overcome this, okay? You're going to see the truth of some things. You might have built something on sand in the past. That's been a theme today. Page of Cups. Judgment. 5 of Wands. King of Pentacles. There you are, my darlings. 9 of Wands, Page of Wands. This is going to require a beginner's mind. It's going to require you to be like, okay, yeah, I have all these skills and talents and stuff, but that got blown up, so now what do I do? Okay? 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. I knew it. Ace of Pentacles. Woo! Look at that. This is where you're going. Okay, so we'll explore more of that in the extended, but how you're getting here, because this is the final card in the beginning part of the reading, how you're getting here is important. It's not just that you're going here, okay? It's like, okay, that's the headline, reading done. Off you go. But that's not really, that's good to know. Okay, it's out here, you've got it. But what happens in the pathway to getting here, to this new beginning, to this beautiful fresh start that you're making and all of that, is going to require some deep soul searching. It's going to require you looking at your beliefs and things, belief systems you've had in the past, and how you've built your life before. Because it wasn't solid. It wasn't stable. It might have looked it because maybe you built your whole life around a particular kind of work or a particular kind of job or something like that, and it's gone. Poof! No longer exist. So what now? Okay? And so that can be a lesson to you about co-creating, that you could be like, okay, well, what can I take from that job, or what can I take from those skills? What can I take from what I did before? Because I did build it. I did build something. You co-created with the universe. And you're co-creating a change. Okay? Because that's what's on your path here, is a change, a transformation. There could be a lot more competition for your skill set, or there could be a lot of people learning what you learned, wanting to learn what you learned. Okay, so Page of Cups, Judgment. This is definitely a crossroads. This is a new beginning, something that makes your heart flutter, something that makes you happy. And you could have looked at that before as like, oh, that's such childish nonsense, right? You could have looked at it before like that. But now that this happened, holy crap, I built my life on a bunch of stilts, right? I built my life on a bunch of beliefs that aren't real anymore, right? That, like, I saw an article yesterday about how 401ks no longer are worth your time and effort. Makes you think, doesn't it? Because when I was getting into the corporate world, that's the most important thing, because the business is going to match what you're putting in. And I'm not sure that's happening anymore. Is it really worth it? Probably not. Are they really managing it how you want it managed? Probably not, because you don't have any control over it, right? It's less control. It's just more of a thing that you do, you put it out there. But you're the King of Pentacles, okay? You're the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, who knows how to do that. That's not a thing for you. That's not how you build. You could have also been somebody who believed that having a corporate job is safe. It's probably the least safe place to be right now. So that whole idea, that whole philosophy of things is like, get in there at the ground floor, work your way up. You know, the whole man in the gray flannel suit. If you haven't read that book, it's from the 50s, last century. But that doesn't really exist anymore. This is more of an entrepreneurial, a gig economy and all that stuff. So how can you create something? Now it's like, okay, I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to be the pack mule anymore. Same thing for relationships. I believed that if I just put in time, that the relationship was going to flourish, and it didn't work. Put in time, right? That's what King of Pentacles does. Pentacles are time, effort, really. But there's going to be some new skills learned that need to be learned here because of the change that's happening. So the new relationship coming up may require you to be really good friends first. Okay, I saw that in the fire sign reading. You might be dealing with the fire sign here. I'm only seeing you here, but I'm seeing that this is coming down the road. All right, don't really know who. It's more the relationship is coming down the road. It's maybe so far off that you can't really see who it's with. Although I do feel fire sign. Something is telling me fire sign. Okay. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This could be also lessons that you pass on to your children about how resilient you are, how you can flow with things, living in flow, going with the flow, going with your inspiration and with what makes your heart flutter and what makes you happy. I want to get there's other people here, but they're like friends and they're maybe helpers. Five of Wands is resistance, though. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. There's fire sign, Saggies. Seven of Wands, World. You could, all right, in your mind, again, this can be about your work or this can be about relationship. There's a certain way you did it, you know, very, very kind of old-fashioned, very grounded, but really slow or something like that. You could have somebody on your path who is fast with things, and you could take a lesson from them, but I feel like they might be learning from you. All right, this person also isn't going to be like that anymore. They're ending that cycle of their life where they're fast about things and they're putting up better boundaries. There might be a new beginning with an Aries, Leo, Sag here. Okay, and so you could really start out as very good friends, or you already are friends. You might have been friends as childhood. This is a past life soulmate relationship. You could already know this person, but it's like not a romantic connection. It's more of a friendship connection. And this can also be a business partner. This can also be somebody who was very flashy and fast. Maybe you met them at a job, or you met them somehow in the work world, and they have different skills to learn than you do. You need to be more, look at new inspirations, is what all these wands, okay? This person could inspire you. This person could inspire you to make some changes that are going to build for the rest of your life. All right, let's see where we go. Fire sign. Okay. The link is below if you want to check out the rest of this reading. I will see you over there. Mwah!